Anyway, on behalf of Incentive Concepts, welcome to today's webinar. This is the Ultimate Travel Companions, and we're really glad you're joining us today. We hope you've had a great week so far. It's beautiful weather here in St. Louis. This webinar is meant to be an informative and educational session. It's going to last around 30 minutes, and we're going to try to be very aware of the time commitment that you've all made to be here with us today. So to get the most out of today's session, please participate fully. Ask questions in the chat. You can use the Q&A button at the top as well, and engage with us and your fellow webinar attendees. With that, I'm going to kick it over to my co-host, Tom, who's going to introduce himself. Tom?
Good afternoon, Andy. Thank you very much. My name is Tom Sferatur. I am the Territory Sales Manager for Incentive Concepts, responsible for New York, New Jersey, Maryland, Delaware, and Eastern Pennsylvania. I've been with Incentive Concepts for just over 8 years. I currently live up in the Hudson Valley with my wife, and when I'm not doing live webinars with Andy, my wife and I are exploring the area and the many hiking trails and walking trails with our dog, Cameron.
Well, that's great. And we don't do webinars every single day, Tom, so you have some plenty of time with your family there. Appreciate that. I'm Andy Hudson, Director of Marketing for Incentive Concepts. I've also been with the company for just over 8 years. Tom and I started right around the same time. I am the host of our live streaming podcast series called Incentive Concepts Live. I live here in St. Louis, which is where Incentive Concepts is based. And my wife, Amy, is a lifelong educator in the field of deaf education. I've got 2 kids that are living their best college lives in California and Chicago. And when I'm not working, I enjoy refereeing basketball, exploring local hiking trails, and reading some historical nonfiction books. So those are a little bit about us. Let's look at the agenda for today. And this is how the session is going to go. As mentioned, it'll run for about 30 minutes, and we'll have some opportunities for everyone to engage and interact. We'd love to hear from you in the chat and also the Q&A button as well. Many of the topics will be highlighted via our handheld camera, which is kind of a cool experience here in one of our showrooms, and you'll experience that here in a few minutes. We'll also be sharing a recording of today's session after the fact, and we hope that you'll share it with teammates, clients, and anyone else who you think would benefit. At the end, we will have a Q&A, but please ask questions along the way if you have any questions, and we will answer them for you. Tom, let's look at this next slide, because when people RSVP'd for this, we asked them to tell us their top favorite travel destination. And we got some great ones here in this word cloud. Looks like a lot of people want to go to Italy and Hawaii. I think I'd take Italy. What about you, Tom?
Yeah, there's a lot of great destinations on this slide. I've been fortunate enough to visit some of them, but there are many on here that I have not yet to visit and hope to in the near future.
Love it, love it. And maybe we can go to every single one of those, Tom, you and I together, and just have a little road trip. How's that sound?
That sounds perfect.
Okay.
We can start in Italy, Andy.
We also have perfect. We also have a few of our longer responses that we'd like to highlight right here. So Patty Saransky from the promo agency, she's a lake lover, and she likes to visit northern Wisconsin. And Kim Tepley, who's a longtime viewer of Incentive Concepts Live. She likes the sand, sun, and ocean of Hawaii. Can't go wrong. Patty, I have a place up in northern Wisconsin, so maybe we're neighbors. That'd be kind of cool. And Tom, have you ever been to Hawaii?
Andy, I have been privileged enough to be able to go, and lucky enough to go to Hawaii on a couple of occasions, and would highly recommend anybody that has the opportunity to do so to check it out, regardless of which island you visit. It's absolutely beautiful.
I bet.
Kim is exactly right.
Okay, for sure, for sure. And we are going to be highlighting a few others later on, and we will have a poll later on, and we're going to give away a gift for everybody that takes our poll. So that'll be kind of cool. Let's talk about our next section here. And Tom, we're going to talk about one of our amazing brands. And which brand is that right now?
The first brand we're going to talk about today, Andy, is Briggs Riley. Briggs Riley offers high-end luggage, that exemplifies luxury and sophistication. Their premium luggage and accessories are designed with a dedication to incredible performance and enduring style, which we'll highlight after reviewing some details about the luggage market.
Love it, love it. Let's look at one of those slides right now, what we found out there on the interweb here. As mentioned, we will be showing a lot of these products via our handheld camera, but here's an interesting statistic that we found, Tom, about the kind of popularity of different pieces of luggage. Can you talk a little bit about this?
Sure, sure. The luggage market is comprised of many different sized items and styles, but clearly, based on the data in this study, the carry-on segment makes up the largest segment of the market at about 60%. They're easily the most redeemed items that we see in our programs. All the other categories do perform well. I was a little surprised to see that backpacks were only 5%. We tend to do really well with the backpack category in the premium and incentive world.
Yeah, we sure do. And we love Briggs & Riley backpacks. I have one that I use every day. It's fantastic. I'm sure you do as well, Tom. We have another stat here that's about the global luggage industry and kind of the explosion of the industry over the past decade or so. Tom, any observations on this one?
Yeah, I mean, it's clear by the graph that the global luggage market will continue to increase over the next coming years, nearly doubling from just over 30 million in 2018 to over 60 million billion, excuse me, with a B, by 2030. So
Yeah.
a lot of growth to be had within this category.
Okay, for sure. I'm going to turn my camera around right now and hand it over to our camera operator. And we're going to spotlight our handheld camera here in our showroom now. So let's check that out right now. Tom, how does that look to you?
Oh, that looks fantastic. Thank you. Briggs & Riley is known for their style and durability. Part of the durability story with Briggs & Riley is their simple as that lifetime guarantee. If anything happens to the bag in the lifetime that you own it, Briggs & Riley will repair the bag at no cost. If they cannot repair it, they'll replace it for you at no cost as well. As you can see here, we have bags from multiple lines. In the center there is their baseline flagship line. On the left-hand side, we have some bags that are from the Rhapsody line, and some of the at-work bags on the right. And as you can see, with this brand, we have the ability to decorate via embroidery on the soft-sided pieces. We also can deboss a logo or initials on the plate on some of the bags that plate is included. Here's an example of the embroidery, as you can see here, on the outside of that bag. So this makes Briggs & Riley a great brand to use within our channel. The ability to decorate and meet multiple price points really makes this brand shine within our channel.
Yeah. And we're going to zoom over here to this baseline carry-on that we have right here, right now, Tom. And tell us a little bit about what functionality you want to focus on here, and I'll kind of demo it as we go.
Sure. First, from the durability point of view, the bag is made with ballistic nylon, so it's very strong and sturdy. On the back of the bag, an important feature are the telescoping handles being on the outside. They are not inside the suitcase, taking up valuable space to pack your belongings. There are also premium wheels, high quality German engineered wheels that provide a smooth 360-degree movement, making maneuverability around the airport or wherever you're walking with your bag nice and easy. The final thing that we'll touch upon with this bag, which is a feature exclusive to Briggs & Riley, is their expansion compression technology. When you open up the bag, on either side, there are these two buttons that you can push in and use to lift each side of the bag. Once you do that, you've expanded the bag to its maximum size. You can then pack all your belongings in there, which Andy will demonstrate using this pillow as our belongings. When you zip the bag closed and the bag is ready to go, this technology allows you to compress the bag down by pushing on both sides and saving you about a third of space. So while the bag might have been tight and you might have been forced to gate check it and pick up your pink tag at the jetway, the bag is now going to fit in your overhead compartment.
I love it. I love it. And what type of incentive program is Briggs & Riley good for?
We've used these products for individual redemptions. We've used them for on-site travel incentives, also for programs that involve casino type redemptions and continuity programs where people come back from week to week and get another piece of the luggage set.
Love it. Love it. And we actually have a brand video here that we want to share with you right now. So let's go ahead and look at that video right now. Tom, I think I want to travel wherever they're traveling. How about you?
Yeah, that didn't look too bad at all, Andy.
Okay. Um, Before we move on, I don't see any questions specifically about Briggs and Riley. If you do, Tom, maybe you can let me know. But otherwise, we'll look at a few other chats here, if that's okay, or actually RSVP comments. Is that okay, Tom?
It is. I don't see any other questions, so go ahead with those comments, Andy.
Okay, great. So a couple other people checked in here when they RSVP'd about their favorite travel destinations. Carrie from IDI Logistics can't pick just one travel destination. But Regina from DCI, she's a big fan of Santa Barbara, California for all of the things she lists here. And Tom, maybe you have a unique travel destination you can recommend to Carrie since she can't pick just one.
Well, I was fortunate enough to visit Monte Carlo and Provence in the French Riviera many years ago, about a decade ago. And one of the things that we did on that trip was to go have dinner at this place called Ez, which was a city on the top of a mountain, but it was really like walking up through a castle, and just having dinner overlooking the Mediterranean was one of the coolest experiences I've ever had.
Wow, sounds amazing. I'm going to ask our camera operator to look at this duffel bag here because I want to share with you all that this is the gift that we're going to be giving away today from our poll respondents. So stick around. We'll have the poll kind of near the end of the session, but we are going to give away this beautiful Briggs and Riley hunter green large travel duffel. Tom, that looks like something that'd be good to take to the gym or maybe for extra gear when you go skiing or snowboarding or something.
Absolutely. It serves multiple purposes, or just a regular travel duffel bag if you didn't want a rolling suitcase and something that's easier to maneuver with.
Yeah, and Becky likes the color too, that hunter green. I agree, Becky. Thank you for that comment. We're going to move to our next section now, which is noise canceling headphones. And Tom, what is our brand, flagship brand here when it comes to headphones and earbuds?
Today we're going to talk about Bose, who are the world leader in high quality noise canceling audio products. Focus on headphones, earbuds, portable Bluetooth speakers, but also have home theater and car audio products.
Wonderful, wonderful. And before we kind of dive into our display here, we have a few other things we found out there on the internet as far as statistics. Let's look at our first one now, especially benefits of noise canceling headphones. What can you say about this slide, Tom?
Sure, Andy. For me, it's the improved focus and reduced stress. Those two things are the major part of noise cancellation for me. Being able to focus on what I'm doing, whether I'm trying to work or listen to music without the distraction of outside noise, is extremely helpful. But not only the distraction, but also just to block out the noise of other travelers while commuting or flying. Even if I'm just diving into a book, it's nice to have the noise cancellation to not disturb my reading.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. I use mine every single day, and it really does allow you to focus and kind of dive into things. And if you really need to concentrate, we have another statistic here that is in regard to the headphone market. This looks like it's growing too, Tom.
Yeah, like the luggage market we just reviewed, the noise canceling headphone market is also expected to see a doubling in size by 2030. This means that consumers are still going to be looking for these types of items moving forward and in greater numbers. So this should lead to more opportunities for our customers who will be able to work with Incentive Concepts to meet the increased demand.
Yeah, for sure. Let's spotlight our handheld camera again and look at a few things on our Bose display here. We've got this really cool interactive display with some lifestyle images. We have some headphones on display. Tom, why don't you kind of tell our camera operator what you'd like him to focus on?
Sure. We've been exclusive partners with Bose in the industry for over 35 years. They are known for their top of the line noise canceling headphones. What we have displayed are a variety of their current products. For the Bluetooth speakers, we'll start there, Brett. We have the SoundLink Micro, which is their entry-level unit. The SoundLink Flex second generation, which just launched last fall, and the SoundLink Max, which is the latest addition to the line that is a much larger speaker that has great sound, great stereo sound, and is really cool to bring wherever you go, whether you're at the beach or the pool or just hanging out in the yard.
Love it.
For noise canceling headphones, we have the Quiet Comfort Ultra headphones and the Quiet Comfort headphones. The main difference is that the Ultra headphones contain some additional features like Bose Custom Tune and an immersion listening mode. But otherwise, you can't go wrong with either model. Great comfort, long battery life. and work great as a speakerphone as well.
Now,
For the
Tom,
earbuds, we have the Quiet Comfort Ultra. I'm sorry, Andy.
I was just going to stop you real quick. What if somebody wanted to put a logo on the actual over-ear headphones?
For the over-ear headphones, excuse me, we can't decorate the headphones themselves, but they all come with the included carrying case, which you can see here on the spotlight camera. We have the ability to laser engrave, deboss, or imprint on those cases. So minimum of 1 unit, we can, excuse me, 25 units, sorry, minimum of 25 units for these to be imprinted. We can laser engrave with a minimum of just one.
That's fantastic. Sorry to kind of jump in on you there, but I just wanted to highlight that. How about the earbuds, which are kind of on the other side of the display? What can you tell us about what we're looking at here?
Sure. For earbuds, we have the Quiet Comfort Ultra earbuds and the Quiet Comfort earbuds, offering a better and best option. All 4 models are available in black and white smoke, with the QC earbuds also available in a chilled lilac. We are able to decorate like the headphone cases, we are able to decorate the charging cases that come with the earbuds. However, we can only laser engrave these models just due to the size and the material that they're made out of.
Yeah, I think that chilled lilac is really popular. I just love that color, Tom.
I do too. It is nice to see Bose has started to come out with some additional colors other than your traditional black and white smoke or soapstone or whatever they're calling the off-white color of the moment.
Yeah, and what are some examples of Bose in our industry as far as people redeeming for this product or it being used as a gift?
Sure. These items are aspirational as well. So these items do really well in years of service programs and holiday gifts, and also in on-site gifting. So throughout all of the different types of programs that we manage, the Bose brand fits in all of them.
Yeah, I see a comment in the chats, Tom, and she's asking if they have their own decorator. Can they add the logo? Does Bose have any issue with that? I wonder if Kevin Hagen's on, and maybe he could answer that in the chat. Or Tom, do you happen to know if the answer to that question, or maybe it looks like it was answered already?
We do have our own laser engraving machine within our warehouse, so we do have those capabilities at Incentive Concepts. For other methods of decoration, we do outsource that to other decorators that help with getting these projects completed for us.
Okay, it looks like Mary Pat is answering Cindy's question on there. Mary Pat's our decorated product manager or logo gifts manager, so thanks, Mary Pat, for that. We also have a video here that we want to share about noise cancellation in Bose, so let's go ahead and roll that video right now.
Find your escape from all the noise. Bose noise cancellation removes background noise, so you can stay immersed in your music. And with Aware Mode, hear everything that matters.
Hi, can I take your order?
Without missing a beat. Listening will never be the same.
So, Tom, I said this earlier, but I use noise canceling headphones every day in my kind of daily work routine. They really are a game changer. But anything else you want to add about Bose before we move along, Tom?
No, that was a great video that really showed how that noise cancellation works and how effective the Aware Mode is. If you don't want to totally block out the outside world, you can pop the headphones into Aware Mode, which will allow you to hear what's going around in your surroundings, as well as your music or audiobook or whatever you're listening to in your headphones.
Love it, love it. We've got 2 more featured RSVP comments here. So Christy Little, who's logged into a lot of our IC Live, she also likes Hawaii. It feels like heaven on earth. And then David Bard from Bamco is also a longtime viewer of our live series. His favorite places are Kathmandu and Jerusalem. Both hold incredible spirituality. Tom, any observations here? Have you ever been to Kathmandu or Jerusalem? Or?
I have not, but would love to go to either or both. But I would definitely need my over-ear noise canceling headphones for those flights for sure.
Yeah, for sure. No doubt about it. And your Briggs and Riley carry-on, right?
That's correct.
Or a check bag, maybe, if you're going for that far. But anyway, fantastic. We have one more brand we want to cover, and then we're also going to have a poll a little bit later. So make sure to stay tuned because we are going to have a poll that will result in you entering for a gift. But we are going to dive now into this brand. And Tom, what are we looking at here?
The next brand we're going to talk about is Ricardo Beverly Hills. They are forever linked to the West Coast lifestyle, motivated by creativity and obsessed with quality. They're a global leader specializing in design, innovation, and marketing of luggage and travel accessories.
Fantastic. And it is truly a great brand that's got a lot of different colors and styles and fabrics. But let's look at a few statistics when it comes to eco-friendly travel, because we are going to kind of highlight one of their eco-friendly lineups here, collections. This slide's got a lot going on here about sustainable travel and what consumers kind of think about when it comes to sustainable travel. But anything you want to point out here on this slide, Tom?
Sure. More and more people have cited sustainability as a deciding factor, whether when determining where they're going to travel to, whether they're looking to lessen the environmental impact, support a local economy, or visit lesser known locations. This is a trend that continues to be on the rise, and we're going to continue to see that trending upward moving forward.
Yes, for sure. And we have another slide here that ties into the whole eco-friendly, and this is regarding backpacks in particular, but a pretty revealing statistic here about the growth of this particular market, right, Tom?
Sure. I mean, this goes in line with the stats that we saw for the overall global luggage market. The eco-friendly backpack market is expected to have more than doubling in the decade time as well. So more and more people are not just looking for sustainable locations to travel to, but also bags that are sustainable to take with them when they are traveling.
For sure. And for those of you that are aware, and there's a lot of people that we recognize on here, but for those who aren't aware, one of our biggest strengths at Incentive Concepts, I would say, Tom, is that we have great relationships with our brand partners. And so we actually asked our brand partner for Ricardo Beverly Hills, Stephen de Blasio, to record a quick video for us to talk a little bit about the eco-friendly collections with Ricardo, and also to share a little bit about his thoughts about Incentive Concepts. So, Tom, if it's okay with you, let's roll that clip right now.
Ricardo Beverly Hills is a global leader in the travel goods and accessories business for over 45 years. Not only do we make fashionable bags that are nice to look at, but we have a host of features and benefits. Our most popular one in the Ricardo is our Avalon collection, which we launched last year. It's made from rPET, which is basically recycled water bottles. It's feature-rich, TSA lock, which on soft side luggage is very rare, with consumers getting more eco-conscious. And having this feature at these price points is really what the consumer is looking for. Additionally, in Skyway, we have the Rainier backpack collection, extremely successful, opening price points all under $100. But the fact that it has this eco-friendly statement to it additionally at these price points really makes it sellable product. We pride ourselves in our follow-up and our attention to detail, and working these past 11 years with Incentive Concepts, their follow-up and attention to detail is second to none.
All right. Thank you, Stephen, for that great testimonial. And what a great guy. He's been a partner of ours for several years, almost 11 years, he said, Tom. And I know you enjoy working with Stephen, right?
Absolutely. Stephen's a great partner and is very responsive to all of our asks and gets back to us very quickly, which is all that we can ask for when we're trying to get information for our customers.
Love it. And we're going to spotlight the handheld again here on this wall. We're going to kind of start on the left and move to the right, Tom. It looks like we're going to start with kind of the Ricardo brand here. You want to talk about what we're looking at here?
Sure. Under Ricardo Beverly Hills, they have three brands: the Ricardo brand, the Skyway brand, and Stephanie Johnson. On the left side here, we do have Ricardo, their top line, which features totes, carry-ons, and check-in bags. As you can see, we also with Ricardo have the ability to do embroidery on the soft-sided bags, as you can see by these two totes that we have in the spotlight right now. And then down below those, we have an example of a hard-sided piece in which we are able to decorate by attaching a metal plate to the front of the bag, as you can see here. So Ricardo is another great brand that offers that customization, which a lot of our customers are often looking for.
Yeah, and let's look at this tag down below in the middle too as we move over to Skyway, because I want to just say, mention that that's a really subtle and classy way to add decoration to a bag, don't you think, Tom?
Yes, I agree. Embroidery looks great, but that plate is just, it really has a lot of pop to it, and it just really displays the logo really nicely.
Yeah. What else can you tell us about Skyway as we go up to this section here?
Sure, sure. Skyway is their middle of the line collection that features their Epic series along with the Rainier backpacks, which Stephen touched upon in that video. Rainier is another one of those brands that has the sustainability story. As you can see by the tag on there, it may be tough to see in the camera, but it is made with recycled rPET plastic materials. So another item and another brand that's bringing the sustainability story to the table. On the very top there is the other brand that falls under Ricardo Beverly Hills, which is Stephanie Johnson, which has these really sharp looking makeup cases and cosmetics bags and dop kits and toiletry cases, things like that, that are very sharp, very, very cool to look at and have matching patterns across the styles.
Yeah, and then on the right side here, this is all about that Avalon collection that Stephen mentioned, right?
Yes, that's correct. The Avalon collection is a fully sustainable option made with the rPET recycled plastic. Some of the key features besides the recycled materials include the adjusted padded straps, a single water bottle pocket, easy access zip pockets, padded laptop compartment, and a trolley pass-through strap so you can easily attach it to a roller bag.
Yeah,
The
and there's
items in the Avalon series are available in black, juniper green, and also storm blue.
Love it. And there's that decorated plate there on that too. And so it's kind of, Tom, it almost seems like it's kind of a good, better, best scenario when it comes to luggage. With Skyway is good, Ricardo is better, and then Briggs and Riley, which we mentioned earlier, best. So we kind of can hit all those price points, right?
100%. And the beauty of both brands is that we have items with retails as low as $25 and as high as $1,049. So through the breadth of product that falls under both of these brands across all those price points, we can always find you something that's going to fit whatever program you're working on.
Okay, fantastic. We are going to run a little bit over 30 minutes because we have a few more things, just like 2 or 3 more things to talk about before we do our poll. Let's jump into that next thing right now. And Tom, this is how people can go onto our website and sign up for preferred pricing. We did a little screen video recording, so let's look at that right now, and you can kind of talk over the video.
Sure, sure. We often have people coming to us looking to have access to pricing. So if you go to the incentiveconcepts.com webpage and click the Access Preferred Pricing button on the top right, all you need to do is fill out all your information, create a user ID and password, enter your address information, and then click that you're not a robot and then sign up. You'll receive an email from Incentive Concepts confirming that we received your request. And then within 24 hours, you'll receive an email letting you know that you have been approved and allow you to go back to our website and use that new login that you just created to enter our site and be able to go through and look at products. And you can actually create product proposals within our website as well. Mm-hmm. And that is how we get set up for preferred pricing.
Love it. And we are going to be sharing a link with everyone afterwards to sign up for preferred pricing, and you can follow those steps. This is a preview of the presentations that you can build once you are a member of preferred pricing. So they'll look much like these. You can add your logo, you can add your contact information, you can add the pricing, and you can choose whether it's your pricing or retail. And you can also customize it whether you want a single product or multiple products on these presentations. And we will be sharing a screen recording also in the follow-up to show you exactly how to do this. Now, when it comes to this this section here, Tom, we also have some really cool lifestyle flyers that we make available to people, right?
Absolutely. Zoom Catalog is an amazing service that we utilize that allows us to place our marketing materials for our customers to be able to customize with their own logo and their own contact information. We offer a variety of catalogs, including our decoration catalogs, and during the holidays have price point driven catalogs that really resonate. You can log on to Zoom Catalog yourself and upload your information and create them yourself, or your IC sales rep can help you with the catalog and flyer customization. When they're done, they can be shared via email and also embedded into your website if you want them to live there for your customers to see when they visit your site.
Yeah, and shout out to our amazing marketing team, Katie on our team, who's I know listening in. She does a fantastic job on these, so make sure to check those out as well. Let's look at the next slide real quick because we mentioned earlier that the Briggs & Riley ZDX tote is going to be our gift for today. And let's go ahead and launch this poll right now. Let's see if I can bring up this poll. And we're going to launch it right now. We'd like to hear from you on what type of bag is your preferred bag for travel. Is it a backpack, tote, duffel, carry-on, or check bag? So please answer that poll real quick. I'm hoping everyone can see this right now. Tom, what about you? Are you a backpack person? Are you carry-on when you travel, or?
If I can get away with just a backpack, I will. I try to travel as minimally as possible.
Okay, for sure. And then when it comes to the ideal price point for a travel gift, I think a lot of the things that we looked at here probably fit into all these categories. But what do you, our webinar attendees, think is the ideal price point for a travel gift? 100 or under, between 100 and 200, 200 to 300, between 300 and 500, or 500 plus? Somebody's saying can't see the poll. Oh, rats. Okay, maybe it's not able to see it right now. But we can send the poll again in the follow-up email. I'm sorry about that if that's not. Somebody can see it just fine. Okay, good. Maybe it is seen, being able to see there, Tom. But let's go to our third question in here. When it comes to traveling, who do you most enjoy traveling with? A spouse or partner, the entire family, close friends, coworkers, or no one? I'm a solo traveler. What about you, Tom?
Typically with my family. Typically my wife and I.
Good. You don't like traveling with coworkers, even if it's me, or? I'm
mean,
just joking.
If it's you, Andy, we're going to go to Kathmandu in Jerusalem, I thought.
Oh, perfect. All right, cool. Very good. And then one last question, and this is kind of a word cloud situation. What's the most important thing to pack before you travel? Tom, what about you? What's the most important thing to pack before you travel?
Probably headphones.
Yeah, there you go. Not a toothbrush?
Headphones.
Toothbrush, maybe deodorant. Who knows?
Yeah, then
slippers. All right, let's see if we can share this. We were trying this earlier, and it was kind of a little strange to share here. But let's see here. Oh, there we go. Maybe I didn't launch it yet. Anyway, we're gonna kind of end that poll right now. We haven't used the poll feature here much, so I don't know if this is working properly on your guys' end, but maybe we can come back and spotlight and yourself and myself here, Tom. But we want to thank everybody for joining. That poll didn't work quite as well as we had hoped, so we'll fine-tune that a little bit later. But Tom, any closing thoughts before we wrap up here?
Sure. I want to thank you, Andy, for having me and putting this together. We recently retired IC Live after 100 episodes, and very excited to see where our new adventure with our live broadcasts go. Thanks again, Andy.
Oh, you bet. And thank you for joining. And to everyone who joined us today, thank you so much. Sorry about the little poll glitch there. We will give away that Briggs & Riley ZDX duffel to one lucky attendee here for sure. In a follow-up email that'll likely come out tomorrow, make sure to rewatch the webinar. You can share it with others on your team or even customers. And there will be a link there to sign up for our next webinar, which is on April 24th, and that's called Outdoor Living Redefined. And our good friend Aaron Cook is going to join me for that one. And we'll be exploring brands and products to help you make the most out of your time outdoors, which I know is important this time of year. And then please sign up for all of our webinars, incentiveconcepts.com/webinars. And again, look for those in our follow-up message. So Tom, thanks again to everyone. Have a great day, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Take care, Tom.
Take care, Andy. Thank you, everyone.